And here we are back for round 3 on the personality and characteristics of a female narcissist. Man, this one's a fun one. I've seen quite a few of these in my past, so it hits me. But for those of you that aren't aware, just like I wasn't aware, listen and listen closely. So I'm going to read through these, so it's going to be kind of boring, I guess. But again, I would definitely, it's better than reading it. They insist on being the center of attention and is often the most charming person in the room. Narcissists are very outgoing and excel at marketing themselves. Yeah, no shit. Finding them is not real difficult, and these actually aren't ones I put in there. These are ones from psychologists from different posts. But they're dancers, bartenders, or anywhere else that they can gather attention from men that ironically they claim they don't want in the first place, yet they seek out. They find them at places where there's an abundance of people that will give them attention and where they can show off their body and be provocative. So she has masses of men on Facebook, i.e., 3,200 or 2,300, whatever. Goes to parties or to pool parties where she can show off. Clubs, out with the girls to areas where the high populace of men and attention. This is where they're going to be. This is where the masses go. And that's male and female narcissists. So not all of them, but a good majority. Don't let the I can't go out with friends speech deter you from what is right in front of you. I've told people this, they don't get it until after it's explained or it happens to them. But don't let that shit get to you. Because when they go, oh, well, you don't trust me, look, don't let that deter you from what you feel. Because what you feel is probably right. The words trust me has never stopped a person from cheating, ever. Stopped them from believing it was going on, but has never stopped them from cheating. And don't let them give you that bullshit. You can't love somebody without trust. You can trust somebody partially and still love them to death. Ask every man or woman that loves their husband or wife that they've caught cheating. And while they may not trust them, I'm sure they still love them. So I'm tired of hearing that crap. It's an easy way out. She often seeks favorable treatment from bosses and or friends, and wants automatic compliance. She believes that she is the special one and deserves the extras, the fortune, success, happiness, etc. Highly materialistic. You will see this in the clothing, the cars, and all other aspects of life. And they will milk it to get it any way necessary. If it's a guy at a club paying for it, or a boyfriend, or an ex, or whatever. Prone to envy, though she presents as supremely confident. She seeks opportunities to undermine others and enjoys sharing confidences about how the two of you are better than others. Yeah. So, convinced that others are envious and jealous of her, and often uses this excuse for her lack of real intimate friendships. When her friends enjoy success of their own, they will find a way to downplay that. Lacks empathy. This is a tough one because there are a lot of people out there who will claim they're empathetic and they will show it. Narcissists are known for showing it up front. If that's something that you do and you do yourself, they know you like that, so they're going to show it back. It's a reflection. But lacks empathy and even common courtesy at times. She puts others down, including you. I was called stupid. I was called just about every name on the book. I was called. Never returned that favor, but yeah. Does not hesitate to exploit others. Again, all this should be hitting home if you listen to the rest of the video. So, and this includes you. So yeah, and that doesn't necessarily mean for a car. It doesn't mean for anything else. It could be for the emotional side, your feelings, caring about her, wanting to be with her, loving her. So she will make you believe that she's empathetic herself and in her relationships. While it is possible that somebody that's narcissistic, that has narcissistic traits, to be empathetic, it's highly unlikely and statistically unlikely that it's real or it's going to be for you, rather than it is for show. Very competitive. I've seen some of that. Believes that she is intellectually superior to her peers. She will often speak of her academics, whether they're real or not. She will speak of her advanced studies into the human mind or psychology. And a lot of time that's true. Of course it is. So they want to study the mind because it's easier to lure and manipulate victims that way. I mean, that's pretty cut and dry. Blames others for her problems. Narcissists don't believe they make mistakes, and they lack the ability to process shame. Listen to that last part again. They lack the ability to process shame. Again, displays an attitude when she lets her guard down or is confronted. Will act impatient, arrogant, and condescending. Will often make excuses for her own shortcomings by claiming that others are pressuring her or expecting too much of her, or she has too much on her plate, so on and so forth. Just insert whatever your reason is there. Dishonest and often lies to get what she wants. Will never admit it. Most liars don't. She is psycho. She engages in risky behaviors, unprotected sex, protected sex, other reasons, has an addictive personality, and is prone to aggressive behavior when rejected. In here there's a note, and it says that's most common with histrionic personality disorder, which is yet another one I haven't fully investigated, but may surprise me. Unpredictable in her moods and actions. You have trouble figuring out what she wants and where you stand. Yeah, no shit. I'm not even going to go into that because most of you know what that means. So, is capable of short-term regret and will apologize profusely if backed into a corner. However, and this is key, she will quickly rationalize behavior and return to narcissistic patterns ASAP, and put you back on the defensive. So, be ready to be steamrolled. If you get into an argument or you break up, don't expect it to be weeks before they're talking to somebody else. It's probably within minutes or hours. They will go to other men immediately to get comfort and claim that you're the bad guy. Remember that getting attention and making you bad is a win-win for the narcissist. Very vindictive. Again, why would they keep you out of places that you've been going to for years, or away from your friends and acquaintances? For anything else, it's just wrong, especially if you haven't had anything to do with them. So it makes no sense. But they're very vindictive people and childlike in their actions while telling you to be the adult. And more often than not, you're just wondering why, what in the hell's going on, and want to continue on with what you're doing. Important thing here, don't blame yourself. I did, and had some self-realization, obviously. So they're very good at manipulation. They are master manipulators. If any credit that they're given, they're given that. However, it's usually short-lived. We are the type of people that end up giving until we have nothing left and get nothing in return. Under the mistaken belief that if we give them a little bit more, it'll be enough for them. Not going to happen. Again, unless they self-realize and get some help. But of course they're going to have to want that, not you. But, for the most part, most of them are just empty vessels. I mean, a bottomless pit of need, and you're not good enough for them. They're going to tell you are, but if you were, why are you not together? Why isn't she showing you the love that you need? So it's important. What's important is that it's not your love that they need. It's their own. They lack that. You're never going to be able to fix them. And what's more is you shouldn't have to. Now, being there to help them, absolutely. If they truly want that help, then sure. But everybody has their own path that they need to follow, and to become a whole and healthy person, they need to do it on their own. Aside from therapy, and if that helps them, then sure, by all means, be there for them. Assuming nobody else is, which there probably is. So, yeah, trying to get a narcissist to love you is like carrying a baby around in your arms, waiting for them to start walking. Sometimes helping too much, can leave them crippled. So it's important that they know what's going on in their life and how to fix it. So, unfortunately, without learning to love themselves, hurtful people in general spend their entire lives trying to get the love they're missing inside from somebody else when it's right there in front of their face. You're willing to care about them, willing to love them, willing to be there for them, but who the hell are you, right? You're just number 2301 on their Facebook page and probably 2301 in their lives. Because again, if the people on their Facebook pages and all this other crap didn't make a difference, why are they there? It's a shame because you're a sensitive person, and we have compassion written all over us. They're going to take advantage of that situation. So don't let it be you. If they're going to be vindictive and they're going to keep you from your friends and all that stuff, that alone should tell you something. That's not right. If they're going to throw love in your face and not give it back to you, that's not right either. So, all right, there's a couple, excuse me, a couple videos, and enjoy. God bless.